Welcome to Tammy Talk TV, where we share ways to build a healthy, happy life. And today I'd like to introduce you to an old problem with a new twist. The French call it ennui, and ennui is essentially a sense of deep discontent, a weariness with life, busy yet bored at the same time. Traditionally, ennui was sort of a cousin of boredom and angst. But modern-day ennui has evolved into a much more pervasive and destructive force in our lives. And ennui is caused by overindulgence. Not an overindulgence in food or alcohol, but an overindulgence in all the wonderful things life has to offer. So let's think about it this way. If we go to an all-you-can-eat buffet and we overindulge and just get so full we are absolutely sick, that's overindulgence. And if we go out to, say, ladies' night where ladies drink free from 8 to 10 and we make ourselves sick, that's another form of overindulgence. Well, ennui works in very much the same way. When we have this abundance of riches that we have here in the United States, it is very easy to overindulge, to fill our metaphorical plate. So ennui is essentially a hangover from the great American dream, because we've been taught that we can have it all, and that is so true. Here in the United States and in many first world nations, there is such a limitless opportunity that we can have it all. The misunderstanding is that we cannot have it all at once, and when we put too much on our plate all at one time, we end up with what is essentially a hangover. And in this case, that hangover is what I call the ennui effect. During my battle with ennui, I was a young working mother. I literally had it all. I had a happy marriage, wonderful children, a nice home, 2 dogs and a cat, work that I loved, a support network of family and friends. But most of the time I was tired and frustrated, just drowning in the daily details. So if you find yourself tired and frustrated and you can't really put your finger on why, that's ennui. If you find yourself angry and resentful, and again, you can't quite figure out why, that's ennui. So once you know it, it's like anything. Once you identify the problem, then you can work with it. So pay attention. Have you got too much on your plate? I absolutely did. So I know exactly what it's like to have everything you want and not have the 2 things you need most: time and energy to enjoy them. Now, by a happy accident, the solution found me. And not only was I able to help myself, but I discovered a process that I was able to teach to thousands of others that helped them as well. So it worked for me, and it worked for them, and it will work for you simply because it works. It doesn't really matter what your specific circumstances are or even what your specific goals are. It can be anything from building a multi-million-dollar corporation to simply spending more time with your kids. The process is always the same. First, we have to find our inspiration and either uncover or discover our goals. Now, I say uncover because very often our goals have been laying there covered in dust for years. We have to get them out, brush them off, and make them a priority in our lives. Then we have to communicate that intention, first to ourselves and then to others, because if our goals aren't a priority to us, they certainly aren't going to be a priority to anyone else. And after that, we have to get organized and lay solid structures in place to move us closer to those goals every single day. So with that in mind, I've created the Everyday Vacay e-seminar series designed to help you beat ennui and conquer the dark side of having it all. Now, it is a 3-part series. Part 1 is Invitation to Inspiration. Part 2 is the Communication Connection. And Part 3 is Organize to Optimize. Each part includes 3 lessons. Each lesson contains 3 to 5 segments. And each segment of the series starts with a short article. It's actually 3 to 5 pages. It's written to be about as long as a newspaper article because in most cases time management is a big issue. So I don't want it to be too much, but it's 3 to 5 pages of text followed by 2 or 3 engagement exercises. And those are intended to help you tie that material to your everyday life. And after the engagement exercises, we have a Q&A playlist. So that is a very dynamic playlist. If you have a question that you don't see represented there, all you have to do is drop it in the comment box below the most recent video. I will come back to you with a comment and probably with another video as well to address your question and add that to our Q&A series. So like I say, that is a very dynamic playlist and we add to that on a regular basis. After the Q&As, we have a list of source and resource links so that you can delve into the material as deeply as you would like. Now, this material is completely self-paced, so you can take it as slowly or as quickly as you see fit, and you get a lifetime membership. And what that means is, anytime that we publish a new edition, all you have to do is request the newest edition, and I will send it right to you. And the Q&A playlist, like I said, those are dynamic. So if you just add the playlist to your YouTube library, it will notify you every time there's a new Q&A. And of course, participation is also encouraged. So we have our classroom discussion across a multitude of social media platforms. So you don't have to join a new platform. You can just choose your favorite and participate there. Now, if you'd like to learn more about the Everyday Vacay e-series, if you're watching YouTube, it's going to be in the description box below. But if you're watching this on the website, just hit the shop tab up above this video and you can explore the entire series there in the shop. And if you subscribe to our newsletter, you will get Lesson 1. Healthy Habits, Seeds of Success, for free. Okay, so I hope to see you in the classroom very soon. And until then, here's wishing you much health and happiness. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you get a reminder when there's a new video.